Hello and welcome back to another video. So what I have here is an Electrolux 1521 vacuum. Now I know I usually work on video game consoles, but I pretty much work on anything that I have that needs to be fixed. Now this thing's probably as old, if not older than me, and I'm in my mid-30s right now. But it kind of died on me today when I was doing some vacuuming. I know the switch has been an issue for the last couple of years. I just kind of ignored it and wiggled it to get it to work, but today it finally took its final crap. So I got to tear into it and just make sure that that's what the problem is. Switches are like 20 bucks online, so that's nice. As soon as I confirm the part, I'm going to order that. But I know people are probably asking, why even go through all this trouble on such an old vacuum cleaner? I actually like Electrolux's, and I really like this vacuum, and this is the reason why. The thing about these vacuums is Electrolux stands behind their products, so it doesn't matter how old of a vacuum you have, you can actually still buy parts for these. You can have an Electrolux vacuum from the 60s and earlier, and you can still buy parts and keep them running. And that's what I like about it, and that's why I want to keep this one going. Because the kind of build quality today on appliances is just not there. I mean, this was built at a time where they actually cared about the products that they put out. So I want to keep this thing going. It's a great vacuum otherwise, so let's tear into it and see what we can find. This is the very first vacuum I'm ever opening. So it looks like it got 1, 2, and that screw's definitely not original, so somebody's been in here before. 3 and 4. Hopefully that those are all the screws I need to remove. There it is, right there. 1, 2 screws. Get the switch out. Man, is it filthy in here. Oh my god. It's toast. Oh my god. Yeah, here's the problem right there. This switch is completely toast. Should not be flopping around like that. Also, when I took it off the connector, this just crumbled apart. You can even see little pieces of it here. So this thing is absolutely trashed. I mean, look at the scorching on there. Yeah, this thing... I was originally going to see if I could maybe get this apart and maybe try and fix it, but I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to order a new one. They're like 20 bucks. It'll be a few days for me, but with the magic of video editing, it's going to be just like a second for you guys. It's been a few days and I got the new switch in. Here's a comparison of the new versus the old. I think it's pretty obvious on why my vacuum stopped working. Alright, let's get this new switch in and we'll see if it worked. Now I got to try and remember how this all went back together. The switch just disintegrated, so I didn't get a chance to even see what it all looked like. I think first we got to get the old leads out of here. Come on. It's really stuck in there. The red one should be the hot. So I think that goes in that. issue. Looks like it broke when it came apart or something. Okay, so got myself some epoxy, so we're gonna epoxy this piece back together. Alright, so I think the button had plenty of time to cure. Well, let's see if it works. Moment of truth. Off. Alright, excellent. That worked. Alright, cool. Let's put this thing back together and we're all set. So yeah, that's that. Very simple fix, and it only costs about 13 bucks to do, plus the epoxy. I'm sure I'll figure out what happened to that piece when I look at the footage. But yeah, other than that, it's good to go. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please give a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.